Get that World Cup feeling with DStv Football Buzz. Subscribe to DStv Africa on YouTube.
Welcome to another episode of DStv Football Buzz, where we talk about everything 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Today I've got Dipsy Selawani with me. I've got Bazwani from Zambia and Tabiso from Eswatini. Dipsy obviously from Botswana. Right, guys, topic for today: who is going to be the best striker at this upcoming World Cup? Dipsy, go.
I don't know, man. I mean, I was checking out the friendlies, and these guys are struggling. But I hope Lewa can score some goals. His team won't be the favorites to win. Cristiano, even yesterday, was struggling. He had about 2 clear chances that I think at his level he should be scoring. I watched Belgium the other day, and there was no Lukaku, so I hope he can get fit. Messi, I see he's scoring goals, so I'll say Messi.
Messi, going for the old horse, hey?
Yeah, it's a sure bet, that one.
Biruzani, would you agree?
Well, no. I think for a long time now, there are 2 iconic players that have actually rocked the world in Messi and Ronaldo. But I think their time is actually coming to a close. They are good players that are coming up, and this is the reason I feel something tells me to say Karim Benzema would actually be one of those players that will wake up and look at it. First of all, overshadowed. Remember when Ronaldo was still at Real Madrid? Immediately Real Madrid, Ronaldo left. You saw what just became of Benzema: 33 goals in 1 season. And if you look at his record as well as the national team, I just think he has something that can actually make him actually win the World Ballon d'Or. So for me, no time for Messi. It's coming to an end, and Ronaldo.
You can't write Messi or.
Look, I don't think you can write Messi or Ronaldo.
Probably is. Probably
guys
is
like Ronaldo
fan.
not getting game time at United. So how's he going to perform at a World Cup when he's not playing regularly? Tabiso, who do you pick?
For the upcoming one, I'll pick Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe is proving season in, season out with Paris Saint-Germain that he can lead the front line of France. Yes, I know that all along it's been, I would say, Olivier Giroud's son, because in 2018 Russia, they did it, both of them. With Antoine Griezmann additionally, but with Kylian Mbappe, the future is bright for him, and they're scoring goals like crazy, because France won the match in the UEFA Nations League, one of the fixtures where Mbappe showed his charismatic skills, that he can lead the front line. He can be the next Pele if given the chance. Like in the upcoming FIFA World Cup in Qatar, we will see the best of him.
So we've heard a name from Argentina, Messi. We've heard 2 names from France, Benzema and Mbappe. We've heard Ronaldo. What about the Brazilian team?
Yeah.
What about the likes of Neymar? Any Brazilians that can stand out?
Yes, Richardson can stand up, because with him in Tottenham this season, the UEFA Champions League, he has shown that in front of goals, he's clinical, and also with Brazil in the current flanges that yesterday they finished against Tunisia. He banged one, and also during the match against Ghana, he showed that Tite, you can trust me. Yes, Jesus is absent, but I can be the next Jesus or Ronaldo Senior if given the opportunity, because Brazil, you can see that in the FIFA World Cup Qatar, they will be there, can place and scoring goals, and Richardson has proven in Antonio Conte's Tottenham that I can be the man to lead my national team in Brazil to redemption, and the golden boot is up for grabs this season, and Richardson is very well set to score goals and probably win it.
No, I'm listening, guys. We've written off Messi. How come we write off Messi so early? I mean, he started well with the league, and with the national team, he's been doing really, really well, guys. So we really can't write him off.
Honestly, if you look at Messi now, he is a different Messi from what we've seen. There's so much maturity that has come into Messi. He's very good at providing now, rather than the old Messi that we saw fight. Okay, so he is so much of a leader now than he was in the past. So to take him as the best player coming into the World Cup, I don't think so. But then Lee talked about Brazil. There's one player that we seriously have to look out for in Brazil, and that's the boy Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Who did excellently well for Real Madrid. Okay, you have to watch already. He already has 4 goals for the national team. He is one of those players. If you look at Brazil, where you can actually say, and just a general player, look at the form that Brazil is actually having. They will clearly benefit more from Junior Vinicius than the Leo Messi type. Leo Messi will be a leader, but not a player that will stand out for the World Cup.
Dipsy, you mentioned someone earlier. You mentioned
I beg to differ, Bezwani. I beg to differ.
Fit. Sorry to be so. I'm just saying to Dipsy, you mentioned earlier, if Romelu Lukaku can stay fit and get to the World Cup, when he's got the supply from a guy like Kevin De Bruyne in midfield, and he can score goals, is he an outsider if he can stay fit?
No, definitely. If he stays fit, I think with the Belgian side, he gives them a different element of the game. He's the guy who's at the end of the creativity of De Bruyne. You know, if you have such a great ball distributor, a great passer of the ball, it gives you a chance to be the decisive guy. But like I'm saying, Messi's new role is new. Yeah, we see maturity, but he has always been that guy. He can step up and score the difference. You know, you don't have to score 50 goals at the World Cup. You just need to score about 5 decisive goals. And I see those decisive goals coming from a guy like Messi, especially looking at his form now and probably to him trying to close the curtain with a real banger. You know, so that's, for me, that will be my guy.
Tabiso, what were you going to say?
As far as Romelu Lukaku, it's a matter of if he can come in. Currently, he's still recovering. So we're talking about less than 60 days now at DMC. So if you're gonna bank on Lukaku assisting Belgium, you know, challenging the Golden Boot in the FIFA World Cup, but Harry Kane is there already. He's fit. He's showing that with Tottenham Hotspur, but he's unfortunate with England. But with Lukaku, I think...
Unfortunate how?
He doesn't get the supply.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Practically speaking, you are looking at Lukaku, who is not in form. You understand? 60 days to go before the World Cup. You can't rely on Lukaku. He is low on confidence. And practically, if you want to look at the best players getting into this World Cup, I would actually start agreeing with Mbappe. Because you look at the France squad.
Yeah.
Look at the France squad. First of all, you look at the distribution of balls in France. There's Griezmann there. There's Giroud, who are not greedy to pass on to Mbappe to express himself. Mbappe is greedy. Mbappe is greedy, we all know, but
you have to be greedy if you want to score goals. You know this, Dipsy, former professional footballer. You know, if you want to score goals, you've got to hold on to the ball.
No, you have to play smart. It's a team sport. It's a team sport. That's the difference with guys who get to be at the highest level and stay there for a long time, is to have relationships with your teammates. If you are going to deny your teammates a goal scoring opportunity, maybe they're going to start doing the same. So I hope he can step up. Mbappe
we've mentioned players from across the continent. We mentioned Vincent Jr. from Brazil, Harry Kane from England, Karim Benzema from France. Let's talk Africa. Obviously, the obvious is Sadio Mane, but besides from Sadio Mane, who are some of the top African strikers who are set to impress?
Vincent Abubakar for me is one of those. Yeah, he's one of those with Cameroon. He has shown that during the Africa Cup of Nations that he can contribute to Cameroon's success in the FIFA World Cup Qatar by scoring 8 goals and became the top goal scorer in the tournament. The setback was he was in the champion side of Mane with Senegal has to won it. But I believe that in Vincent Abubakar, Africa will flex its might. With Toko Ikambi, with Leon, he's currently he's showing that he wanna be there in the World Cup. He wanna lead Cameroon again to great heights. With at least said with the coach, it means that the motivation in the dressing room is huge with Cameroon. Not forgetting the likes of Ismail Nassar. Yes, with Watford. He had some setbacks in injuries, but he's one of those who we are looking up to with Senegal, because Mane, we know he's there. He has won it, the Africa Players of the Year 2 times consecutively. But we need to look at the young blood now. Ismail Nassar, we will bank on him with Senegal. And Keprin Diatta, he has shown that in France, he's one of those in Monaco. He's one of the players Senegal can bank on him. And also, when we come to Ghana, the Andrew brothers are always there. That in front of goal, they can't miss it. Yeah, yeah, I know that it comes from the Brazil result, but we're talking about our very own.
Agree with
yeah, they've been there for
Definitely. Of course, he has given a long list, but from the list that he has given me, I had actually picked Vincent Abubakar. Okay. Not so much of an excellent player that we can actually look at the way he juggles the ball, but he is an intelligent player. He knows what to do if he's in the box. So it's Vincent Abubakar for me. And you look at his history, where he has actually played his football. He has Besiktas, FC Porto, Lorient. So you see his contribution. And we saw at the last AFCON how much he pushed his nation. And I think this is his World Cup. He has another big stage to show that he can do it. So for me, Vincent Abubakar.
Dipsy, your thoughts on the African player to watch out for?
Yeah, it's always going to be a tough one for my brothers. How many goals do we think they can score? Can somebody just help me out here? That will give
I think a guy like Mane gets a chance in front of goal, he'll take that chance. He could easily score 3 or 4 goals in the group stages alone, easily.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. That's the problem with Mane. There's so much concentration on Sadio Mane. That is the reason as why some of us are not even mentioning him.
It's like that.
You see the pressure that he has gotten when he went into Bayern from Liverpool. That's the pressure we are talking about. So he's getting into the World Cup with so much pressure. Of course, he's a big star. He will come out of it.
Diamonds form under pressure.
You see? If that's your thing, it's your thing. I think he'll be the difference. He'll be the standout African player. I totally believe in him, his scoring ability and how he inspires the team. You know, forwards of today, they have to work off the ball also. So you can't only look at goal scoring and say the guy just has to stay in the box. The quality of your team will determine how good you are at the end of the day. So if we look at all these groups, the African teams, do they look like they're going to be top of the group? Are they going to be second? So there are going to be fine margins there for me. But the guys who will score the goals, like you're saying, Abubakar, hopefully he can step up and perform at the level of the World Cup. But Mane has proven it. But we still doubt that Mane can be the difference for Africa and for obviously for Senegal.
Goals win games. Strikers score goals. So strikers are extremely important. We've got to wrap it up. Give me one name, each guy. Dipsy, one name, Golden Boot winner this year.
Messi.
Bizwani.
For me, I think it's Karim Benzema, without a doubt.
Kabiso.
Hurricane will take it for me.
Which African? Pick one.
Oh, African. Vincent Abubakar.
Fantastic.
Vincent Abubakar.
Thanks, guys. That's another great episode of DStv Football Buzz. To follow the conversation, hashtag DStv Football Buzz, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Fantastic. Thank you, guys.
Subscribe to DStv Africa on YouTube to get that World Cup feeling with DStv Football Buzz.